I remember somebody saying they are moon runes, and I just can't not think of them as anything else. Magical moon runes. How is it used? Yeah, I was actually wondering. Is it like in like stores or whatever? Like, do you write like? Because I know those things are like words, complete words, right? It's like one symbol for a word. It's not that simple, but you know, it can be. So like, is it just easier to list items, for example? With that, like, it's just one thing that you need to type out, right? Is it easier to read in that sense? And in like, what are the contexts? I guess it's like thinking how Americans use Celsius and Kelvin, or Fahrenheit, sorry, when you're talking about weather and when you're talking about scientific measurements. Like in that regard, like where is it? Where does it apply? Or is there any hard and fast rule, or is it just kind of random? If I remember correctly, kanji is used a lot to sort of make breaks into hiragana and katakana. That's insane. 111. Oh, that's decent. Boston makes me feel good. Your girlfriend used to study Japanese quite a bit, so I remember looking through her books or whatever, and I was like, fucking Jesus. Like, what is this? Moon runes. This is insane. I cannot even comprehend. See you later. No worries. That's my job. See you later, Savvy. Have a good day. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping in. As far as you know, it's used for borrowed words. Oh, that would make sense. In a way, that's like a nice rule in that sense. Borrowed words are very common, I'm sure. Like in any language. Except Germany, because Germany is pure. Germany, they made every single word themselves. They have not borrowed a single thing. What? They have? What do you mean it's based on something else? Shut up. Germany. I can't say anything that doesn't get me fucking flagged for racism. God damn it, Zen. Man me, please. Where's the timer button? There we go. You tried learning Klingon for a day, couldn't get any more. Volume. Okay, that's just funny. Why'd you have to tell me that? Now I can't think of anything else. Volume. That's like Peepo. Would you turn down the volume, please? French tries really hard to keep itself French. True. They're very, very, very proud of it. I saw the dumbest thing the other day where somebody was complaining how new words, new slang words and stuff are being added to official dictionaries. And I was like thinking to myself, isn't that literally what they're for? Dictionaries are there to explain the meaning of a word. Where else would you put them? Like, languages evolve. Like, it's... Like, yes, they might be dumb words, but if you don't have the explanation anywhere, then what the fuck? Like, isn't that literally the point of it? Like, they're describing language, yeah. Like, it's not like you can say, oh, okay, all words after 2002, we're not going to add them. They're just going to be fluff. They're going to be forgotten. Also, welcome to Race Car. I hope you have your seat belts. Katakana is a Japanese writing system used to transcribe foreign words, sound effects, titles, and loan words into readable and writable Japanese words. Oh. Okay. That makes sense now, to have multiple things. At least it's not like Mandarin. Oh, fuck. When's learning Mandarin? China is gonna conquer us. You know that, right? Do you know how many motherfuckers there are? in China. So many. I can't even tell you, dude. It's not fast. It's faster to just run. Fuck. I guess we still need some mana though. Fuck. I take a lot of damage because of Zephyr. Oh, like I might actually die here. Never mind. Wait. Why is this open? It's open in New Game Plus. Wait. What? Really? It's open in New Game Plus. I didn't pick up the incendiaries. Cool. The door is open in New Game Plus. I mean, I need the incendiaries still. Well, you don't need the key. Interesting. So you can just clip into Hypatia's room, basically. If you can find incendiaries. So, oh my god, I go too fast. Too fast. It's pretty hard to control this fucking thing. Just saying. No! At least theirs need it. Yeah, exactly. Is it bogged? See, the door is... Oh my god, New Game Plus is balked. So the door is actually... You'd need to interact with the door, even though it was open already. Why was it open already? Oh my lord. And before my save scuffed. It can be. Could be. To go back and see. Come on. So what does it want me to do with the door? Just fucking... Oh, it's not open. What? I don't even understand anymore what's going on. I'm pretty sure it was open. I'm pretty darn sure, but I could be wrong. I don't know. We'll see. Hiragana is used to modify kanji to alter the grammar of to form entire words and particles that are like younger and less experienced Japanese speakers to read kanji. Wow. So basically it's made for Westerners who want to be anime. Is that what you're saying, Silver? It's made for Westerners who want to be anime. That's what it sounds like. Fuck. Fuck. So what's up with fucking game journalists sucking at video games? Just asking. Everybody's like slamming on that one dude for sucking absolutely and couldn't figure out the Doom Eternal thing. Have you guys fucking looked at any of these news journalist sites or whatever the fuck? I know they're playing on controller on PC, but fucking Christ, they cannot play for the life of them. And everyone's slamming because that one dude was quote unquote blind. Like, have you seen gameplay from these guys? I have not seen like a single bit of good gameplay from like, you know, like IGN, etc. Like it is pretty fucking horrible. Like the Doom, they had 3 hours to play it, right? And you're telling me this is their best gameplay that they got out of it? It's the same dude. It's the same dude this time. Yeah, but that's like really, that's why it's really funny when people are like, haha, this one dude just sucks so much. Yeah, it's the same guy. That's why I was talking about it last night, how it almost feel it was like intentional or whatever. Like it would be a proper 4D chess move, you know? No, he didn't get fired. No. Same guy. Is the dude who couldn't do a Cuphead tutorial. I don't remember his name. But he's a as far as I know, he's a what do you call it? Like he just works for himself or whatever. If that makes any sense. Freelancer thing, yeah, he's freelancer, Jonah, yeah. Fuck. Dude, controlling this is horrible. We still need to do race. I haven't done the... racing wheel percent either. Sayonara, motherfucker! Ching ching! Oh no, don't run into the wall of light, please. Fuck. Oh, too early, too early. What am I doing? What am I doing? Thank you. He couldn't figure out, he couldn't see a platform. Like, it was very obvious why he couldn't see it. He was tunnel visioning so hard. And people got like, people were like, oh my god, it's so super cringy. This guy can't like play this game at all. Oh my god. Because he didn't see the platform. Fair enough. Did I say raid Shadow Legends? No, but I could have. Hello, fellow legends. But he couldn't see like a platform. Like he did like a bit of combat, then there was like a platform section. There was a he was looking at the map and it showed very clearly where he needs to go. And he didn't understand how the map works. He didn't understand how the map basically, like, positioning was fucked up. Like, he was looking in the right direction, he just couldn't figure it out. He could not understand how to get to the platform, which made me question if he's mentally a bit doo-doo, which is fine. Yes, the same thing as Spider... Yes, 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 that's a good example. That's pretty much the same thing. He couldn't stomp that fucker for the life of him. I don't remember if you need to stomp it, but I do remember that section. It's kind of hilarious. But like people slamming on that guy saying that he's like the worst person ever is kind of funny considering how many people are going to make a similar sort of mistake. There we go. Does it have a roadmap of 9 months? Damn, that's pretty good. The difference between normal people like me, let's say I suck that much, right? Uncrossable chasm. Oh yeah, he just didn't walk on it, right? Was that it? Some other game that I was thinking then, where you had to like break the glass floor to go below. Goddamn Dead Space. Like... Yeah, I don't know. It was just very easy to see because, like, he had a tunnel vision. He could see, like, this sort of an area. Like, he couldn't see the entire screen. It was very clear. The only difference here is that he's been playing video games for 21 years. But so have most of the journalists. A lot of the journalists, like 30, 40 something, right? It's not really an excuse. It just shows you how much time they actually spend writing instead of playing games. I just don't know why people take game journalism seriously. I just don't know. It's kind of funny. It's used for politics a lot of the time nowadays. If you look at the head writers in a lot of places, you'll find that most of them are like male to female trans people with very strong opinions about politics and stuff like that. Why? Maybe it makes them look good. As far as I don't fucking know. This is Jason Schreier. Like just because, you know, one's gender or whatever, it doesn't make you eligible for a job. It looks a bit weird. I mean, if they're good people just doing their job, that's fine. Just find it kind of weird that there's so many. I don't care, but that's just because I don't really care about game journalism. Oh, yeah, oh, okay, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's just like game journalism is basically... Yeah, that's very different from game journalism, right? Game journalism is basically the sort of perpetual hype machine. That's what I mean. The sort of people that just like, you grab everything, like, you grasp straws and do clickbait articles and like, you just like that one article you were like, you said, that was like, what you need to do, like how to prepare or whatever, like game is 2 months away. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, they are real journalists, but it's just because it's changed, right? Like, it's different. It's just different. Things change, I get that. Oh, fuck. I'm pretty sure it's just faster to fucking run. Run. 3 potions, yeah. That seems more like it. Oh, fuck. No fellow with the key. Oh! Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, that is very true. That's why I don't, you know, I find it kind of funny to, you know, like, what is real? Like, journalism just means, you know, game journalism just means that you cover the right articles about, you know, game stuff. That's it. Done. Boom. There's no other thing to it. And that's where we had, like, a discussion last night about if game journalists need to be good at games, and I don't think they need to. But at that point, it's maybe beneficial for you personally to think if you take how you take their opinions, etc. Like, if you know they're absolute dicks, like, if they're really bad, it's like, well, is their experience going to be different from yours? Does his opinion mean anything to me? It's basically like taking somebody who's like super good at FPS games, like some sort of fucking absolute pro who's been playing since like fucking Quake, and is like absolutely new game comes out, he's dominating everyone. Let's say that dude says that, wow, this is so easy and boring. If you're not at that level, that opinion means nothing, right? It just means that for him, it would be. If he's not talking of other perspectives. Usually people can do that. But I feel the people who are really bad at video games and stuff like that, it's harder to see the other side of the coin. If you're really good, it can be easier to see the other side of the coin. But if you're really bad, you literally cannot have the experience of being really good, right? Just not there. Yeah, exactly. That's why it was so funny, because that's what drove me into this. Just like Conti Ring, Marcola War Medal, Conti Ring. Because you cannot trust anything, right? Finch, Bird, Winslow, Snufton. Winslow, Snufton, Finch, Bird. Which leaves us with, yeah. So just think about this. You had 3 hours of playing Eternal. You could record an hour. Post 10 minutes. If you post your first 10 minutes of that game, it's going to look way worse than your last 10 minutes. And that's where it comes into play, right? Unless they especially say that it's like a very first time looking to the fucking thing, booting up the game the first time ever, you don't know how much they've played it. And they can always lie. You literally do not know. There is literally nothing to tell you. But you can say, well, it doesn't matter at that point because he's gotten to the skill point or whatever. But people are belittling this dude's, the dude who's the Cuphead guy. People are basically saying that his opinion doesn't matter because he's so bad at the game. What if he had played the Cuphead tutorial? Let's say he had played a Cuphead of fucking 50 to 100 hours before he posted anything. And just lied about it. Nobody would be wiser. You literally wouldn't know. There's no way of knowing. There is no way of knowing who is going to post good-looking footage. You generally want good-looking footage, right? You just, like, you're basically at the mercy of what they show you. And I think a lot of people miss the critical thinking part of, oh, hey, I actually have no idea if this person is telling the truth. Technically, it doesn't matter, right? Like, if they lie consistently, then that's fine, right? Like, then you know what sort of opinion they have if they don't trip. But, like, a lot of people don't do the sort of... game journalists don't do the sort of, you know, Total Biscuit-style early impression stuff. Game reviews, especially, don't do that. And that's where you go into the whole, oh, should you, I would say out of all the pieces that review any game, less than 10% of it is worth reading or watching if you consider only that single piece. Out of all the pieces that review any game... Oh, you mean like review sites? Like only 10% of those sites are worthwhile? Do you mean that? Or like... What do you mean? That's how I understood it. Hey Dex, thanks for the host. How was Witcher? Welcome to Speed. You made a Dex so hard. What'd you do? All of it. It doesn't matter how good they are. Consume a lot more to get an idea. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but that's the problem, right? A lot of people don't have the time, so that's why they go for these. That's why it matters to get the clicks, right? You're the first to publish the article. It's on IGN, whatever. And if people gonna Google, they don't have the time. They're just gonna read one thing. They're gonna click the IGN link, right? That's what, you know. That's what kind of makes it what it is.
I always wanted to join a cult.
So dad.
So dad, thank you so much for the 30, sorry. Not even 30 months. 25 months in a row of continued video game support. Yeah, exactly, yeah. You can't do... That's not an honest review, is it? No. That's why I think game reviews should be very thorough. Otherwise, it's pointless, right? Like... What can you offer? Like, it's just your, you know, first impressions at that point. But these people obviously... Oh, hello! Nice, I haven't gotten this in ages. That has happened to me, like, once. Oh my god, they're coming! Oh lord, they're coming! I might die. Come on. Thank you for continuing the gift sub you got from Björny that I didn't even know that you got. Oh, I remember. He sniped it when you were at fucking... Yeah, when you were traveling. I remember now. I remember. Yeah, you sniped it. I remember now. You could say Doom is in particular optimum balanced and pretty easy. Yeah, you could do that. But, like, is it a worthwhile opinion to listen? That's kind of what we're going with here. With that Doom player who sucked at Doom. And most likely sucks at a lot of people. A lot of people do that because of the pressure of getting those reviews out. I fucking called it! Every time you fucking quick save here, you die. Every fucking time. It is. Exactly, Tribe. Exactly. That's exactly what I was going for. Whereas I said earlier, like, if Shroud would just say his own opinion about something, it wouldn't matter, really, because, like, I can't compare. Imagine being slower than any percent. Dude, this is hard. Controlling this cocksucker is impossible. Also, no resets. It's actually impossible, okay? Good Dex. Do you stream it? Please stream it. There's been some unfortunate accidents, let's put it this way. Look at how long my doctor took. Do you know what? I clipped down, the door was open. The door was fucking open when I clipped down on Hypatia. Okay, I go and kill Hypatia, go to the boat. It says that I need to interact with the door. I go to the door's closed. Yep, so that's a thing that happened. So, not sure what the fuck was going on there, but I was really confused. So I had to go all the way back to the fucking door. So I literally lost like I lost like almost 2 minutes there. It's kind of ridiculous. Please break on my head. Oh, I'm using strength. It goes too far. Oh my god, I fucked everything up, haven't I? I have strength. Oh, I have too many things. Fuck my life. Earlier, I watched a YouTube video on a new game, and it took guy 8 minutes to reveal 3 pieces of information that you could just read in a few seconds. Yeah, that's game journalism for you. That's what they need to do. They need to stretch out the videos in order to get, you know, the ad revenue, I guess, or whatever. Unless they're being like Patreon based, which I actually prefer if you have like a Patreon based thing at that point, just because you're not going to be panning out your videos. You don't need to. It's literally, it doesn't matter. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not even worth fucking doing that, is it? It's just faster to run. It's just really hard not to blink. Yeah, just jogging. And you know, some people like that. You know, it can be like... How they make such smooth mouse movements? What do you mean? Oh. I wonder if you could just run through this. No, I can't. What was I thinking? I was figuring if you could just get through one tick, like the amount of speed you get is kind of ridiculous. Oh, yeah, it's very often controller. Super often. And that's why I don't buy it. Like, people say, oh, Doom gameplay looks really bad for a lot of journalists because they're playing on a mouse. Oh, sorry, they're not playing on a mouse, but they've literally always played pretty much on a keyboard. Oh, sorry, on a controller. You cannot be this bad. If this is your job and you've done a lot of FPS games before, there is no way... Oh, yeah. There is no way you're this bad at controller. It's just, like, that is not an excuse. That's like, it would go the same way, the other way as well, right? If you said that, oh, I'm used to doing reviews on PC, keyboard and mouse, but my aim is really bad on keyboard and mouse. Like, what? How? If you do something long enough, you'll get better at it. Yeah, but it's not supposed to, like, obviously the sort of review gameplay isn't supposed to be, you know, the most amazing either, is it? It's supposed to be like a showcase. Holy fuck. You just drift around with this. The New Game Plus thing was actually pretty good. I did like a proper New Game Plus thing. This thing is a bit of a meme. It's a bit too fast. Could actually balance it with like some mana stuff. It's basically, it's a bit cocky to say that there's a right and wrong way to play it, but I mean, what they do is they call it, what was it, like a fun zone or something, which is a bit different from quote unquote right way. I mean, if they literally make it so you can't just use super shotgun the entire game, then that's just the way you can't play the game, right? Unlike in Doom 2016, you could do it. Yeah, it's not the only way. Exactly, that's the thing. Yeah, yeah. I don't mind, like, if that... They have a vision, you know? It's just like any other dev ever. They would have a vision. Like, just saying that, oh yeah, this game's better because it provides you the tools and they have a vision and they bump you towards this way is a bit weird, I guess. And a lot of people aren't going to like that. You cannot please everyone, right? You cannot please the people who want total freedom and whatever they want to do, and the people who want a lot of guidance and strict rules. Like, you will just never please all. The only way you could do that in Doom is if they have super baby difficulty, which I kind of hope they do. Like, you know, like the easiest difficulty, right? Like, just make it very easy. Like, then anybody can fucking play the game. Whatever. But if they don't want to do that, that's fine. I don't care. It's their bottom line, not mine. Demons will kill you if you try to play super shotgun only. No. I mean, yes and no. I mean, you can always... Have you seen the things that people do? If people can play through blindfolded Ocarina of Time, pretty sure you could play around. I mean, as long as you have ammo, I guess. You could play around... Oh, yeah, I actually grabbed the... There's always a way. Even if it's not going to be the best way, it could still be a way. The way. I just don't like the sort of elitism that it's going to bring. Oh yeah, I can't do this, right? Yeah. You can't do this with Catfall. It's kind of dumb. Hello? Yeah, the way that they done it is... I mean, most people are just gonna fucking praise it anyway. It doesn't matter. It looks fun so far. I mean, it just looks fun, I guess. It's just gonna be just fine. Whatever. People who are hyping it up to be like an amazing video game are just going to... Yeah, it's a world record for the speed percent. Let's go. 24:41. It's actually disgusting how fast you go with this. Let me show you.